All right, so let's begin. Let's start. Welcome to a London session sponsored by Annuate Trading. So let's see what happens. Let's see what today brings us for London session, right? So now, as you can see, GJ since yesterday. This was yesterday's analysis. GJ since yesterday has been on a big rally, big rally all the way up 139,696. 139,696. And yeah, so let's see what we can do today, right? And gold, yeah, even gold's in a big rally since last night. Gold went from all the way here, yeah, all the way here to 1767 to 1791. So that's around almost 200 pips, right? 200 pips. So let's see what we can do. Let's do a fresh analysis. Let's look at news. And let's see what today has. So 1st of December, first trading month, the first day of the last month. Yeah, last month of the year. And let's see, today, London, right? London session, 2 p.m. we have Swiss franc, and then 2:15 we have Euro news. Yeah, 2:30 we have we have a lot of Euro and GP news, final manufacturing at 3 p.m. Okay, so that's okay. So let's see what happens. All right, so let's look at headline news as well. Headline news is very important, and yeah, so nothing much, right? Nothing much. Smooth sailing day. President-elect named Yellen as okay. So I don't know if that'll make some moves, but yeah, nothing much over here. Let's go to GBJPY. GBJPY. Yeah, GBJPY, I had a buy at this point. I closed it. At like 1 pip, and that's it. Hold on. Yeah, so I closed it at 1 pip. Had a buy. I wasn't comfortable because I was aiming at this, right? I wanted so this, right? So if I enlarge this, right, price made a high, and then price came down here, created support. This was previous resistance, now turned support, right? The price is coming up. So I had a buy at 139,665. 139,665 was right over here at this point. And then I thought, you know what, this is a resistance. And maybe we'll get this big fill, but I'm just closing it, right? I closed it. I had a 0.50. I closed it in a profit of 0.82 cents. So I closed that, and now let's do a fresh analysis, right? New day. Yeah, see, this is getting that quick fill over here, but yeah, it's okay. That's fine. So let's remove this drawing. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what we can do on the daily today. So daily looks like this, right? Daily is like this, and oh yeah, we are approaching a major resistance point here. Yeah, let's put that up, right? Horizontal line right at this point. 139,862 is a major resistance point, right? Why? Because price rejected here on the 12th, price rejected here on the 25th. So maybe this time we might be able to break it. Yeah, because we tried so many times. 1, 2, 3. This is the third time we are trying. So yeah, so let's put this here as well. So this is the support here, came down, and then probably got supported here as well, but this is the recent support. Let's put this up here, and then there's another support here, all the way here. Yeah, all the way here. Why did this support? Because if you look left, support, this came down, rejected, this came up, previous resistance, now turned support, right? So now we look at the scenario, right? Now if we break up over here, where will we come next? We'll be coming all the way here, 142.94. Why? Because just a wick, there's clean traffic here, right? Clean traffic. So let's put that up. Clean traffic here. Clean traffic over here. So this wick can get filled. This wick all the way here can get filled with momentum. This wick can get filled with momentum. And if we get further moves, right? Proper moves, we can get this. We can target this area, right? So this area is next. So let's put that up. Let's put that up all the way here. Yeah, let's put that up all the way there, and let's see. Let's go. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Right. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's remove this. Yeah, let's go to the 4 hour, and let's see if our 4 hour matches with our daily, right? So perfect, all the way here, all the way here, all the way here. So match that. So we are pretty much at this very strong resistance. So I'm actually happy that I closed my trade, right? I'm actually happy that I closed my trade, because I saw that forming on the 15 minute. I took it, and then I thought, you know what, still early in the day, and don't want to take a trade right away. Need to settle down and, like, you know, and see what I can do, and then take a trade. So I closed it, didn't hesitate, closed it. So now you draw this all the way here, all the way here, right? So now you see that this support turned resistance, and then we broke up in the morning, 3:30 today, all the way. So this was a clean candle to the left. Yeah, so makes sense. Clean candle to the left. So price mirrored that, and now we are at this area. This area is a pretty strong area, right? Pretty strong area. So let's remove this. You can keep that as well, but I like to remove that and put my rectangle. Rectangle gives me more confidence and more uh, better perspective. So let's put it that way. And then I have this area, right? This area is the wick, which we are targeting if price breaks up above, right? So, all right, so perfect. Clean candles, and if we break down here, we are coming to this area, right? Why? Because all the way left, look left. You come all the way down, and then you adjust this here. Look at that. Resistance now turns support, right? So now price is rejecting this area. So now I will go back to the 1 hour. I'm going to the 1 hour to see if I can sort an entry out there. So 1 hour, what happened over here? So let's clean this up. So let's clean this up. Let's clean this up properly. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's clean this up. And on the 1 hour, right? So this formed a support. So you have to draw that up, because 1 hour is a prominent time frame. So let's form that up and let's put it here. So perfect, right? Why? Because this came down here, rejected, right? Previous resistance now turned support, became a previous resistance, now previous support resistance, and this previous resistance became now turned support. So perfect. This is perfect. So now you see that there's some kind of an issue over here as well. There's some kind of issues over here as well, but we don't have to take that into consideration. We look at recent price action. Recent price action is all the way here, right? So now this is rejecting this hard. So let's bring this a little bit closer. Yeah, this is rejecting this hard. These were the clean candles that got mirrored all the way here, right? These were the clean candles that got mirrored all the way there. So let's draw that up. This candle got mirrored all the way here. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. Now we are rejecting these areas. These areas are being rejected. This area is being rejected. Yeah, this area, right? This area is being rejected. All this is, it's looking left and it's telling, you know what, I'm going into a rejection. So that's fine, that's okay. So let's get that erased, and let's scroll down to the 30-minute. Let's scroll down to the 30-minute. Yeah, 30-minute, you see further information, right? So we are rejecting this point, right? We are rejecting this point, and let's say if we break this, where are we coming next? We have this range. This range is around 46 pips. 46 pips to the upside. That's pretty good. And let's look all the way left and see. Yeah. So now let's bring this area here, right? Because all this is a clean area, right? Clean area. So now we bring this up here, and now we see that the next level, the next target will be all the way here, right? Because why? Clean candles. This is a clean candle all the way here. So let's put that up, right? You need to put it up. Let's put it up like this. And then as soon as we break that, we have this clean candle to the left. So let's look at the 1 hour as well, just to make sure that we are on the right track, right? just to make sure we're on the right track. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour, right? Looking at the 1 hour. So this was this thing. This was the next target. So let's scroll left, all the way left, all the way left, and we see on the 1 hour. Let's enlarge this. Yeah, perfect. So we have this clean candle all the way here, clean candle all the way here, and once we break up, we have this area. So let's neaten this up and let's bring this guy here. Okay, perfect. So once we break up over 139.947, we have around 20 pips to go up there. But right now, this area is also what? This area is also around 14 pips. So not much range, not much range. So yeah, so we're rejecting this area pretty hard. We're rejecting this area pretty hard. And on 30 minute, on the 30 minute, yeah. So let's put this up. This is next. This is my next target, right? Why? Because clean candles. And after that, we have this area. So pretty good. Everything is mapped out. Everything is mapped out. So now we are waiting. Now we are waiting. This area is our support. So if we break below this area, we are coming down here, all the way down here. Why? Because clean candle to the left. This was during Asian. So if we break below this, we are coming down all the way to 139.266. So let's look at that. Break below, what is this price range? 139.450. I would say 139.450. Break below 139.450 for a price up to 281. For price to come down to 281, 139.281, 139.281. Right? Why do I say that? Because this area was a support. This is holding throughout Asian and throughout pre-London, right? So now if we break this support, we have this clean area, right? Clean area around 18 pips, yeah, 18 pips, yeah, 18 pips. And if we get further momentum down, then we can correct this entire move. So I would be looking at I mean, GJ is bullish, right? Let's put it that way. GJ is bullish. Daily is bullish. Daily is super bullish, but it's approaching this area. Very strong resistance. It hasn't broken the previous wick. It's approaching this area. So therefore, keeping that in mind, now you can't take a buy here, right? You can't take a buy here because there's strong resistance here, right? There's strong resistance here. But you can take a buy if this breaks the high, right? Impulse entry. So 230 volume kicks in. 230 volume kicks in. So impulse entry will be still a little bit too high. Yeah. So we'll wait. We have to wait. So let's see what DJ brings us later on in the session, right? Let's see what DJ brings us. So right now you have to wait. You have to wait. So because why? Because very strong resistance here. This is a very strong resistance. So obviously we will get some kind of a rejection. And let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minute. Yeah, see 15 minute tried to break up, couldn't break up. This 15 minute came down. Yeah, this is where I took my buys earlier. I closed it in a 1 pip. Not even a 1 pip. I closed it in like, yeah, I closed it in a loss anyway. A loss meaning I closed it. And then with the commission, I came into a 0.86 cents. So now you see that this is a support area formed, but we're not gonna draw that up because we're looking at 30 minute. 30 minute is clean candles. So let's wait for the 30 minute to do something, and then let's take a trade based on that. And either way, I will set my alerts over here. Because if price is going to break up over here, which means now the time is 2:15, right? 2:15 Colombo time. So in 15 minutes, there'll be volume coming into the market. So you have to be on the right side, right? You have to be on the right side and taking a buy over here. Pretty risky, but well worth it if we can get volume to push price up to 950, right? But if we don't, then that's okay. And let's see, yeah, let's see what happens. 15 minutes looks like this. 15 minute also broke the high, went up, but it couldn't break up over here. It couldn't break this resistance. So we have a small support here as well. So if we break this support, we can mirror this entire candle to the left, but the range, yeah, 15-minute close like this. So now, if let's say instance, right, if this candle breaks the high, right, where will your stops be? Stops will be around 15 pips below this wick, and you're aiming for this area. Two game plans, right? First over here, 13 pips, and you're aiming for around 20 pips, 15 pips. Yeah, so you have to wait. We have to wait. Yeah, we have to wait. And if you're looking at sells below this area, not enough range. Why? Because this area is around 8-9 pips, 10 pips, so not worth it. I would be waiting for a break below this to take the trade down. Yeah, so if it's gonna break the high over here, then you know what, majority of the people will be selling, right? Majority will be selling. So I don't want to be the majority. I want to be in the bottom 10%, right? The top 10%, right? So let's see, like if people are selling here, if price comes and breaks the high, that'll be 1 week confirmation for me to take a buy. But I think I will use a very small lot and take a buy over here. Take a buy. If it breaks the high, take a buy, and then stops are pretty reasonable, around 13 pips. Yeah, so at this point, buys are fading. So let's wait, right? Let's see what happens. I have set my alerts over here, and so this is pretty, I mean, in 13 minutes, if we can get this high broken, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. Yeah, that'll be good. That's for GJ. That's for GJ. So now let's go to gold. Yeah, see, gold is also doing something here. Everything is bullish on gold today. So let's remove everything from gold, right? Let's remove everything from gold. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, the daily looks like this. Let's reset the chart. Yeah, so let's reset this chart and let's see. Okay, so now why is daily rejecting at this point? So you need to ask that question, right? You need to ask yourself why daily is rejecting that point. So let's take this horizontal line. Let's put this up here, right? Let's put it up here. So you look left, resistance, so this was a resistance. Let's draw it here. Previous resistance now turns support. Now once again support here, right? Then now you look left. Okay, so gold is also approaching this area. This is a very strong support, now turned resistance. So same here, strong support. This was a strong support, this broke this. So now 1796 is a pretty strong area. Let's put it up a little bit higher just to be safe, right? Yeah, not 796, I would say 798, 770, 1800, yeah. So pretty strong area. Why this guy came down, and looking left, this guy got supported. This guy got almost, yeah, this guy got supported. So this area is pretty strong. So you need to keep that in mind, right? You need to keep that in mind. If we break up over here, we are coming all the way here. So you have to mark that up as well. And if we break below here, which I think won't happen, because every time during December, once December starts, gold goes into a rally mode. Yeah, gold goes into a big rally mode. Oh, this is coming up over here. Yeah, so this is coming up. So once we break the high, I would be willing to take some risk and enter some buys. So let's keep it that way. Yeah. Okay. So right at this point, right at this point. Yeah. What was I saying? During December, gold goes into a rally. Why? Because Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up. So what do? People buy gifts for each other, for their families, for their friends. So some gifts are gold plated gifts. Some gifts are made of metals. So when the demand for metals increase, the price of gold goes up, right? Price of gold goes up. So gold behaves a little bit iffy during this season, right? So let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, let's go to the 4 hour and let's see what gold is doing, right? So gold on the 4 hour, yeah, let's see if it's respecting this. Yes, perfect. So let's remove this. It's respecting this area. So let's draw this area here. Okay, perfect. And then this area, right? this area. So we have this, so let's draw it in the median place, right? Median place is right over here, right? So once we break this, right, we have this clean candle to come up. We have this clean candle to come up to on the 4-hour, right? On the 4-hour, let's put it up here. Okay, okay, this is coming up. This is coming up, and time is 2:20. 10 more minutes. In 9 minutes, right? If it can break the high, let's say, let's look at this, right? If it can break this high, right, and it's 13 pips, and you're aiming for this to break, you're really betting on the fact that this area should break, right? This area should break, and for London volume to kick in and give you that 15-10 pips. So that's what I am looking for. And yeah, so let's see, right? Let's see. Alert test set. Let's move this alert a little bit down. Okay. Yeah. Save. Yep. So once we come over here, why? Because this is a weak bullish weak bearish candle, and if we can get a break of the high, then yeah. So let's see what happens. Gotta wait. And yeah. So okay. So gold. This area here is, yeah, around 90 pips. Wow, 90 pips on gold at that area, right? And so yeah, we had some kind of a resistance here as well. Yeah. So what is price doing now? Price is mirroring this clean candles, right? Price is mirroring this clean candle to the left, this area. So we have more room to come up, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take a buy. So now we go to the one. Okay, let's see, like, let's look at this. If it breaks below this, closes below this, we have this area to come. So let's put this up. Let's put this up. This area right over here, the support here, and let's remove this. And then there's some kind of a support here as well, right? Some kind of a support here as well. So yeah. You know what? Let's draw our recent supports, right? So I'm removing that. So this is a recent support. So if we break below this, we are coming down all the way here and probably up to this area. Why? Because if you extend this to the left, you see some support here. This is a clean candle. So now price is closing above this. We still have around 40 pips to go. So let's scale down to the 1 hour. Let's scale down to the 1 hour. Yeah, so look at this. These are the moves I look for. 1 hour broke the high, this 1 hour broke the high. So if you were going to take a buy, once this is the same thing we are looking at GJ, right? GJ is forming this weak bearish candle, and this broke the high, and this was around 35 pips. Yeah, maybe you could have kept it here around 23 pips, and you got around 37 pips, and further bonus move around 70 pips. Wow, 70 pips. So now at this point, yeah, you still have some room to go, right? You still have some room to go, but just to be on the safe side, I will be only taking buys when we break above this. Why? Because looking left, all the way left. Yeah, all the way left. Yeah, so this area will be pretty choppy. So let's see. Yeah, this area. I want this clean candle here, because we missed the move here, right? We missed the move here. No, I'm not going to take a buy here, because if I take a buy here, my stop loss will be 50 pips. So it's not reasonable. Now let's look at the 30-minute. 30-minute is also breaking the high. Yeah, it's almost breaking the high, and we can get this move. So I would want price to break this area 1798. Why? Once we break that, we have a clean candle all the way here, all the way from here to here. Yeah, this is clean candle. So I would want price to break up, and I can call it a day. So this is my area I'm looking for. This area is what I'm looking for. You have to be very specific with what you want. End of the day, you have to be very specific with what you want, so that you don't get caught up in this mess. Yeah, see, look at this. The price coming down now, so trade is invalid over there. So on gold, let's look at the 15-minute on gold. 15-minute. Yeah, 50. Yeah, see, look at this. Even this was a good move, right? Formed support, broke the high, and came up. But yeah, I'm waiting. I am waiting on. Yeah, see, look, this area is, yeah, this area is a troublesome area. Yeah. Why? Because look at this, price rejected at this, right? So let's draw this area here. This is what we're missing out. Let's draw this area all the way here. Correct. Okay, so let's enlarge this now, right? Now this area looks fancy as well. 35 pips, 35 pips, right? 35 pips. But yeah, so there's this wick fill over here. There's this nice wick over here. This wick can get filled, so, but we need confirmation. We need confirmation. So the first confirmation I'm looking for is price to close here in this area. This body should close here. And then the second confirmation I want on gold, because you know what, all these confirmations reduce your stop loss, right? I want stop loss to be reduced. So second confirmation would be something like this. I want price to come up here and then form a weak bearish candle, and then the next candle, once it breaks the high, I would take my entry. I'll aim for this area. This is what I'm looking for on gold. Yeah, so it's 2:30. It's 2:30. So maybe it's because, you know, it's the 1st of December. People are taking it slow. Banks are taking it slow. So we have to wait. We have to wait, and yeah, see, now we see this area here. We see this area right over here, which is the resistance. Yeah, sure. I can do analysis on GBPUSD, and let's look at GBPUSD. So let's look at this. So nothing much here, and yeah, so gold. So once again, gold, you can get this wick fill, but I'm waiting for something specific, and I want price to come up over here. This will be my target. This will be my point of interest. This will be my point of interest. Once it comes up over here, I'll look at price. Over here, it's rejecting. And GBP/JPY, once it comes up over here, I'll be looking at that. So let's look at GBPUSD, GBPUSD. GBPUSD. Yes, GBPUSD is breaking up over here on the top. So let's do a fresh analysis, right? Remove drawings, remove drawing. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily and let's see. Yeah, okay. So let's enlarge the daily. Let's draw this up, right? Let's draw this up. So this was, yes, same point as yesterday. This is at the same point as yesterday. Okay, so right now we are coming up to this very strong resistance, very strong resistance at 1.34, 1.34, and then if we break up over there, we are coming to fill this wick. We are coming to fill this wick over here. So this wick is around 87 pips. So pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we see that there was a support formed here. Why? Because price came down and now it's going bullish, right? So let's put that up as well. Let's put this up as well. We feel this, and then and then we see that previous resistance now turns support. So perfect. Previous resistance. Why? Because price came up, kissed this came up, kissed this, went down, and then we have a support here. So perfect. So price is at this very critical point, right? Very critical point. So now if we break up over here, this is our target. If we break below this, I would say this will be our target. Why? Because there's a wick fill over here, clean wick over here, and then yeah, so that's the overall picture. So 4 hour, looking at the 4 hour, let's see if our 4 hour is correlated with the daily. So perfect. So let's remove this. Let's draw our rectangle over here. Let's draw a rectangle over here. Okay, perfect. And then we have this. Let's draw this rectangle over here. All right, this is the overall picture. So price is somewhat ranging in this 4 hour, right? Ranging within this area. Ranging meaning price is consolidating in this 4 hour, which is around 80 pips. So that's fine. That's fine. And then there was some kind of a mini resistance over here, right? So this is why, right? GBPUSD has lots and lots of ranges, lots and lots of zones. So mini resistance here. Okay, so now that we fill this area, this didn't have any respect towards this resistance, so we remove this resistance. Why? Because this price action, the current price action, didn't have any respect towards this, any respect towards this, any respect towards this. So you have to keep it clean. You have to keep your charts clean, right? So now you look left. Now you look left, and you see if we can break up over here in 1 hour. We close in 1 hour. Where can we come next? Where can we come next? So let's scroll left all the way to the left, all the way to the left, and we see that this area, right? So let's enlarge this area. Let's go enlarge this area. Yeah, so exactly, I would say that we can come up to this area. Why? Because clean candles on 134.749. So 134.749. Yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. So it's pretty good. That'll be pretty good. And yep, so let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. And this area is what I'm looking for. And let's put this up. So let's keep this here. Okay, perfect. So now let's scroll down to the 1 hour. Let's look at gold. Yeah, gold is trying to break up. GBJPY is just ranging. Yeah, it's ranging. And GBUSD. Yeah, so on the 1 hour, right? On the 1 hour, you enlarge this. On the 1 hour, yeah, so this area, yeah, once again, this was your cue to take some buys. From the week bearish, broke the high, went all the way up. So now it has formed all the way up here. So let's clean this up, right? So it has formed just above this, right? Just above this. Okay, so that's okay, that's fine. So now let's look left. Let's see if our zone is still intact on the 1 hour. Go all the way to the left. Let's scroll down all the way to the left on the 1 hour. Let's see what the 1 hour tells us all the way. Yeah, so here it is. So let's see. Now priced at 134, right? Exactly at 134. So 134 over here is, yeah, so this area is, yeah, this area is a resistance. See, price is exactly at this point. Exactly at this point. So let's put this up here, right? So let's put this up here. So now you know that if we break up over 134.005, we will come all the way to this area. Yeah, so yeah, we'll come all the way to this area. Yeah, 134.479. So first stop is this, right? First stop is this. This is how you go down and analyze, right? So now you go to 30 minute. Now you go to the 30 minute, and now you look left, all the way left, all the way left, all the way left, all the way left. Let's go left. Let's look at the left side and let's see if our 30 minute matches with this. So all the way here, let's enlarge this. Let's enlarge this and let's see if we can, so price, this is a price line, right? Price is currently at 133.963, which means it's rejecting this area pretty hard. Yeah, it's rejecting this area pretty hard. Yes, so perfect, right? 1 hour, we have this resistance. This resistance is being tested, previous support, now turn resistance, right? Then we see this clean, beautiful candles to the left. So if we break up over 134.005, we are coming all the way up to 134.470. And if we can clear 134.470, we are coming down, we are coming up to all the way to 134.7722. Yep. So now let's go back to wherever our price is and let's arrange this, right? Let's arrange this. So now you see that this area is respecting this, right? Correct. So let's remove this. Let's place this guy right on top of here. So right over here. Oh, come on. Right over here. So this area is respecting this area. Okay, so now this area is your next target, right? Next target. So next target, and then yeah, so this area was your next target. So let's clean this up. Let's clean this up, put it right over here. Okay. And this area is your next target as well. So yeah, so this is your analysis for GBUSD. GBUSD, now we are rejecting, we had a very strong, very strong resistance, because remember I told you that anything with a whole number, anything with a whole number is a psychological level. So 134 was a psychological level. Price came up to 134 and it's rejecting. It's rejecting at this point. So if we, yeah, so if we come down, our next target will be here. Why? Because this area is a strong resistance, so we can form a support here. So right now, GBPUSD is bullish. I won't disagree with that. GBPUSD is pretty bullish, and we are waiting for confirmation, right? We are waiting for confirmation. So this was a very strong resistance. So what can happen is that probably form a bullish, probably form a support here and then continue breaking the high. Same with GBJPY, same level, and we are ranging. So yeah, I haven't taken any trades. I only took that one trade, and I wouldn't call it a trade because I closed it. Didn't really stress me out, didn't really do anything, so nothing much. So same here, this is also rejecting this area, but gold looks like, you know what? Gold looks like it's going to break up. Gold really looks like it's going to break up. Let's look at news. Any news that's coming up that can give this push? Any news that's coming up? Yeah, so we have some GP news and we have OPEC meetings all day. Ah, no, this was yesterday. December 1st. Okay. Yeah, we have some GP news anyway. Final manufacturing and we have 8:30. We have ISM manufacturing PMI. So this is going to move the market. This is going to move gold. This is going to move USD. Yeah, and this at 3 p.m. will move GBP. Yeah, 3 p.m. So this stream goes until 3:15. So yeah, we'll be able to see that up as well. And gold is reacting. GBP USD, see now it's rejecting pretty hard. This area was pretty hard. This is why you need to do analysis from the daily to the 30-minute. So once you do that, you'll see very strong levels, and you can key in your areas. So now it has broken the low over here. So now there's your buying bias is fading little by little. Your buying bias is fading little by little. And let's look at the 15-minute. The 15-minute also broke the low, and now we can get price to come to this area. Yeah, so I'm not going to take a sell on this either because it's bullish, right? It's bullish. So price moves in waves. So probably this will come down here, create some support, and 230 is already passed now. So once we break up over here, 134 or like above these areas, then I would say we can get a clean move all the way up to 134.470. So this will probably be driven by news. And today is the 1st of December. So 1st of December means that you have to take it very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, which means even if you see something very attractive, reduce your lot size. So reduce your lot size. Yeah, so now this formed a weak bullish candle, broke the low. So now once again this is support. So yeah, I think we can get this mirrored all the way down here. Now that it broke the low, yeah, I can get this mirrored down here, but yeah, I am waiting. Yeah, probably can make during some good trades. Yep. So during, I think NY session we can take some trades. Right now there's no point taking a trade, right? There's no point taking a sell or a buy because my bias on GBPUSD is buys. Like it's bullish. If you look at the daily is heavily bullish. Look at that. Daily has come and broken the high of the previous daily candle, right? So which means that this selling here doesn't make sense. I wouldn't be selling, but there's a resistance here. So right now, like my mind is not set on selling GBPUSD because it has been bullish throughout Asian, right? All throughout Asian, it's been very bullish. So yeah, I mean, if you are looking for sells, you could have taken sells when this low broke with stop loss above this 12 pip stops, and now you are up around 8 pips. You are targeting this area. So that's a counter trend. So these are called counter trend moves. So basically 90% of the time I trade the trend, right? I trade the trend. Yeah, see, now this broke the low. We can get this to come and mirror this entirely. Yeah. So now I think the volume is kicking in little by little, right? Yeah. See, volume is kicking in, and this area is holding a very strong support, but I think, right, I think we can get this wick fill and then all the way down. So if I'm looking for sells, I'm looking for a sell below this. Yeah, because this move, I would have taken it if there was no support formed here. Yeah, because why? Because this move is what I look for, right? What I look for, this is around 8 pips and this is around 8 pips. Yeah, but this support is what put me off. But I think if we can get momentum coming in, we can get a move up to here. And yeah, see, it's trying its best to come down. It's trying its best to come down. It's trying. Why? Clean candle to the left. Now price is looking left. You know, one guy is here. This candle is telling price, buddy, you know what? You can stop over here. We can have a drink. We can have a drink over here. Stop. We'll have a rest. We have a drink and we'll go back. And this guy say, no, you know what? Another friend of mine is waiting, right? So he's waiting all the way here. So now these two are discussing, and if the discussion goes well, then this guy will stay somewhere here. But if it goes bad and he says, you know what, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna see my friend over here. So we're gonna come down all the way here. I'm not gonna take this trade. I'm not in this trade. I'm not in this trade. What I am doing right now is I'm noting down the time. So it wasn't at 2:30, it was at 2:40. It was at 2:35, 2:40. So at 2:40, we got this massive rejection down, right? This is a 2:30 candle, but around 2:40, we got this candle. We got this volume coming in. So I am noting that down. I'm noting that down because next day when I come to the markets, I can place my positions, place my perspective based on that. So now we have a higher chance of coming here, higher probability of price coming here. Yeah, higher probability of price coming here. 8 pips to make. Now you're currently at 10 pips. Yeah, this was pretty good. Didn't take the trade, but that's okay. Yeah, see now price is exactly at this point, right? Exactly at this point. Still, the discussion will be over in 2 minutes 48 seconds. So in 2 minutes 48 seconds, if this guy convinces this guy to stay here, then yeah, we won't come here. But if this guy is not a very persuasive talker and he's not very persuasive and he cannot persuade this guy, and what happens? This guy will be like, you know what, bro, I'm going down. So yeah, this guy currently losing the battle. He's losing the battle, and we can expect this guy to come here. Why? Because clean candles to the left. Always look for clean candles to the left. Always look for clean candles. See this area, this entire area, right? This entire area is clean candles. So we might get that. And a break below 139.450. This is my cue. My cue will be a break below this. I'll be waiting for this area. Once we break below that, and I will take my sells. And that's what I'm looking for. You have to be very specific. If you're very specific, you know that in the future that, yeah, look at this, it's coming all the way here. In the future, you'll be very profitable. You'll be very profitable, and you'll know that you'll be a very high standard trader. You'll have high standards. You'll have high standards, and you won't look for small bits and pieces. You'll only look for bits and pieces that you can get in a small amount of time. Wow, if you can do that, that'll be amazing. If you can do that, that'll be very good. So yep, right now we are waiting. And there's 30 more minutes for the stream to conclude. So let's see if we can get anything in 1 minute, right? In 1 minute, this guy is supposed to come down here. If he doesn't come down here, then this guy has done a good job. And yeah, look at GBPUSD. GBPUSD is coming down. GBPUSD is coming down. So yep. So no trade on GBPUSD. No buys, no sells. Just waiting. See, came down exactly to this level. Just over here. Yeah. So the first thing in trading is you need to know how to mark your levels from daily to the 30-minute. If you can do that from the daily to 30-minute, wow! With these two lines and two zones, you can make money. And end of the day, it doesn't come to money. It comes to if you're right or wrong, if you're in the side of probability or not. So let's see what happens, right? In 12 seconds. 12 seconds. If we see now, this guy has done a good job. Has done a good job, and still 5 more seconds. Pulling up, and yeah. So yep. Oh, so now if we break this low, now look at this, right? So now, yes, now we closed below this area, right? We closed below this area. So if we break this low, we might come here, but I want price to come down here. This area is what I'm looking for. Because if I'm taking my entry here, right, where will my stops be? Oh, it will be broken low. My stops will be over here or over here. 6 pips, right? So no, I'm still not comfortable with this. I'm still not comfortable with this because we have a support here. So I wouldn't be taking that. I wouldn't be taking this, right? I wouldn't be taking this because you know what? Price is breaking the low, and yeah, so this area is next. This is the target. Clean candles, clean candles. So yep, there we go. We are approaching target. And same with GPUSD. Yeah, GPUSD is also breaking this zone. And right now we are approaching this target. So exactly this target. See, exactly. Let's clean this up. So this has been mirrored. This clean candle has been mirrored. This area from here to here, right, got mirrored here to here. See, now, if you took a sell here, how much did you make? If you took a sell here, you made with 8 pips profit, you made 16 pips. 8 pips stop loss, you made 16 pips. That's 1 to 2, right? So you have to be, you shouldn't be greedy. You should secure your profits at this point and probably keep a running to do your dirty work. But yeah, I didn't take this trade. Because yeah, because you know what, I took buys over here and didn't work out. I mean, I closed in a very minor loss. Minor loss means minor profits. Like 0.86 cents is still profits, so that's fine. That's fine. So I was looking for buys. Buys didn't work out. So just because buys didn't work out, I didn't take sells either because we were in this massive range. So this worked out in your favor because the volume kicked in. Whenever there's volume kicking in, you need to be you need to be in the side of probability, right? So it broke the low. Oh no, I think we might get a move down. 139.450, 139.450. See, but where will my stops be? That's the question, right? I want price to come down, but where will my stops be? 30 minute, yeah, 30 minutes is still open. Closing 12 minutes. Let's look at news. Did news come in? Let's see news. No news. Okay. Yeah, no news. So calendar, yeah. So today we had what? Cash rate for Aussie, right? Cash rate. Yeah. Oh, they kept it the same. They kept Aussie dollar the same. So Aussie dollar should be rallying, right? Let's look at Aussie dollar. Let's see this. AUD JPY. Oh, Aussie dollar is falling. Oh, it rallied throughout morning. Yeah, it went up all the way up, and then it's coming down. So AUD USD. Yeah, it's just ranging. AUD USD is just ranging. There was one at a point. AUD USD used to be at 0.76. I used to trade that when it was there, and at one point it went so low. It went super low. I think 50. AUD USD. Oh, look at that. Look at my trend line. Trend line from 19th of November. Haha. Yes, yeah, look at this. This went March. Yeah, 55, 0.55. This was pretty bad for the AUD. AUD LKR. Yeah, AUD LKR is in a very, it's very bullish. It's very bullish. GBP USD back here again, and yeah, we are at this very strong support. We are this strong. Yeah, it's breaking down. I mean, 450s, but where will my stops be, right? I mean, that's the only concern I have. If I take a trade here, right, as it's breaking the low, my stops will be 10 pips. 10 pips, and I'm aiming for this area. But we got news. What if this move, right, is to grab liquidity for news at 3 p.m. this area, right? What if this new, you have to think both, you have to be very cunning with price, right? So now this closed like this. So what if this move down is to grab liquidity to continue all the way up? Yeah, makes sense, right? Makes sense, makes very good sense. So now see this area is strong support. So let's say, right, let's say if we can get a bullish candle and the next bearish candle breaks the low, then yeah, I think I'll take my entries there. A very small lot, very small lot. So let's see. Yeah, see, it's rejecting this pretty hard. Rejecting this pretty hard. 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes over here. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to put on your mics on and ask me anything, you know, anything. Don't be shy. Everybody's here to learn. So yep. All right, you take care, and I will see you at 5 o'clock. Take care, bro. And yep. So now this is rejecting hard, and thanks, bro. See you, and let's see if we can get a trade, a sell on GJ on this. This 3 minutes to close. So in 3 minutes, if it closes like this, right? So these are the trades I look for, right? The next candle, if it breaks the low, right? If it comes down and breaks the low, that'll be good, pretty good. All the way down like this, if we get momentum. So let's look at news, right? Let's look at news. News is, what are they expecting? Okay, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So 55.2, anything above 55.2 is good for currency. If it's 55.2 as well, it's still good for the currency. Yeah, still good for the currency. Yeah, price is heading down. Oh, it's broken the low also. It's heading down. And let's say if I take a sell, right? If I take a sell over here, this low has broken 6 pips, right? All the way down. Still hesitating. I'm still hesitating because there's news coming up in 10 minutes, and it's okay. You know what? I'll wait for confirmation. It's a Monday, and I mean it's 1st of December, right? 1st of December, and I don't want a losing day today. Maybe that's why I'm hesitating. I don't want a losing day today. You have to take it slow. Yeah, there we go. It broke the low, and it's heading down. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. That's totally fine with me. If I miss the move, that's fine with me. Yeah. See, we broke 450, and we're coming down to. So this was my idea, right? But I did not execute on that idea. Why? Because I didn't get any confirmation, right? If I were to take sells here, then there was a support here, so that didn't make sense. And then looking at the 5 minute, if I were to take sells at this point, once the low broke, that made quite a bit of sense. But 5 minutes is a weaker time frame, so my stops would have been over here, and I would have been in like 3 pips profit. See, now price is pulling up, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a proper probability trade, proper quality trade, you know. So at this point, I mean, you can take sales, right? You can take sales with your stops above this, but today is the 1st of December, right? 1st of December, and I don't want my first day to be a losing day. First trade to be a losing trade. So I'm going to wait. I am going to wait, and until 3:15, if I don't get anything, I don't get anything. And if I do get something, that's fine. That's okay. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, look at GPUSD. GPUSD is also breaking down. GPUSD is also breaking down. So GBJPY is heading down as well. So if we had taken a sell here, all right, so where will your stops be? That 5 minute, the stops would have been on top of this candle, right? On top of this candle. Why? Because you're really hoping that this candle goes down. Okay, so 5.9 pips, 6 pips stops for 10 pips. So 10 pips is all the way here, right? 10 pips is all the way here. So now you see that price is coming up, right? Price is coming up. Yeah, see, price is coming up, and yeah, I don't want to be in that situation. That is why I didn't take that trade. I didn't want to be in that situation. Now price is price retested this. So once we break this low, I think there'll be further confirmations to go down. Again, the 15 minute, yeah, 15 minutes still open. In 4 minutes, 15 minutes close like this, and then we have this area. So we are respecting this area. We are respecting that area. So this move was awesome. This move was clean. Gold, on the other hand, yeah, gold is still doing its thing. Don't know what it's up to. GBJPY, yeah, GBJPY is coming down. Yeah, so a lot of factors for not taking a trade today during London. One thing is that first thing is when I came, I took a buy already, right? I took a buy already. Price went into profits, but yeah, price went into profits, but I closed it. I closed it at like $4, and then after that, with minus the commissions, around $0.86 I had positive. So then we were waiting for this move. This move, we got this move all the way down. Yeah, so this move should have been the move on the 5 minute, right? So it was on the 5 minutes. This broke the low on the 15 minute, right? Look at this. On the 15 minute, this broke the low, right? And went all the way down. Yeah, so this area got mirrored. Yeah, this candle got mirrored exactly got mirrored. So let's say if you took entries here with stops above this 4 pips to make, yeah, still not 10 pips, so no. Yeah, so I would say price didn't give us clear direction on where, clear confirmation, I would say clear confirmation on where to take the trade, right? Because you could have taken it here, but there was a very strong support here, so there's no way, right? And then maybe if you were betting on the fact that London volume comes in and goes down, you know what, perfect, you could have taken that trade and you could have profited this. I'm waiting for a close below this right now. Look at this, right? See, this is why I tell you, always wait, always wait. So now, if you had taken a sell here, and now you're in a drawdown, So don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen at all. 1st of December, you got to be very calm. You got to be very relaxed. You got to, let loose, and you got to be free. You got to let your mind be super free, and you got to wait. Right? Because your test is the 1st of December. Imagine having a losing day the 1st of December. Nope. I don't want to do that. If at all, I won't take any trades today. If at all, if no opportunity comes, I won't take a trade, because in end of the day, we are all humans, and we are waiting. If we get a positive reinforcement, right, like proper trade today, then the rest of the week is set, right? The rest of the week is set, and rest of the month is also set. So you got to be very calm. So this is why I told December we will have volume. We'll have volume coming into play, but we have to be super careful. We have to be super careful. So yep. So let's see what the rest of the session brings us, right? Rest of the session brings us. So that's around 15 more minutes. 15 more. In 1 minute, this is closing above this. In 1 minute, this is closing above this. Okay, so the gold is trying to break up over here. Gold is trying to break up super hard over here. So let's see if we were going to take a trade on gold. Stops around 34 pips, so maybe if we can keep it here around 21 pips for a trade up to this area. Yeah, looks good. See everything, a lot of opportunity coming through, but will you execute today? That is the question. Will you be an executioner today? Will you execute on your idea today? Will you execute on your idea today? Let's look at my spread on gold. Spread on gold, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's around three. It's around 3 2. Yeah, it's fluctuating pretty hard. That's okay. Yeah, so we didn't break. Yeah, we didn't break. We're just ranging between this. So this area will be a no trade area for me. This area will be a no trade area. No trade area. So if we break up over here, yeah, that'll be pretty good. Okay, now let's look at the 5-minute, right? Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, so now this, let's say this is support. This is support forming, right? Yeah, so now if this breaks the high, then our selling bias decreases. Selling, but this is why I told, right? Imagine we had taken a sell, right? Now we almost hit our stops. We almost hit our stops over here. This is why it's very important for you to wait. Now let's say if we break below this low, where will your stops be? Where will your stops be? Stops will be around 6.2 pips. So this will be another confirmation. So let's see if we can break below that low. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll execute on this idea. If we can break below this low, if we can break, because this is a weak bullish candle. If we can break below this low, then yeah, I'll be targeting first area here and then all the way down here. I'm using a very small lot, very small lot. So once this low is broken, very small lot, right? Just because you know what, yeah, so once this low is broken, okay, there we go, and very small lot open here. So I'll be managing this trade, short positions, and my stop loss is above this. My take profit is this area. My take profit is this area, yeah. Take profit is, yeah, I'll be putting it this area. Yeah, let's put it that way. Stop loss is around let's keep it here above this candle, right? So now you're managing this trade, and 6.7 pips stops, and you're looking for 10 pips. Let's put this here, So it has broken the low, and if it comes back over to this area, right, I'll be closing 50% of my positions there. Yeah, if it closes there, I'll be closing 50% of my positions at that point. So let's see, right? We have to wait. It has broken the low. So these are entries I look for, right? End of the day, these are entries I look for. So if I don't execute on that idea, then yeah. So let's see. So currently in 3 pips profit. Yeah. I think at 5 pips, I will be securing some positions. Yeah, because we have some issues. We have some tension over here. Yeah, let's see. 5 pips right over here. Let's see where this trade goes. First thing first is managing risk. If my trade comes back over this area, I'll be closing majority of my positions. But if it comes down here and all the way down, that'll be awesome. That will be pretty good. Currently in profits. Gold is still in this area. GBUSD, yeah, it's also breaking the low. Oh, you know what? What was the news? News. Still nothing really. Oh, this is pretty good for the pound. Okay. So why is pound falling? That's pretty good for the pound. Yeah. You know what? At this point, I'm securing 50% here. I'm securing 50% here because the news was pretty good for the pound. So pound falling doesn't make sense, right? So you have to be very risk averse. So I am securing like 50% at this point. Yeah, I'm securing half of my positions here, and if the other half comes into a drawdown, then I will be closing that up as well. So I'm securing 50% because you know what? The pound news is very fishy, right? Pound news was pretty good. This is pretty good, better than expected. So GBP in my eyes should be going bullish, right? And yeah, so it doesn't make sense. So I closed like 50% there, and if this comes back to my entry, then I'm closing my entire positions. Yeah, let's put it that way. Yeah, because you have, the information was given to you, pound was bullish. So if pound is, if this is going bearish, right? So at 3 p.m. news was bullish. So people in NY are waking up in a bit, so might drive pound all the way up. So we have this area to come up here, right? So we are currently in profits. So you have to manage risk. End of the day, how do you stay in this game for the long run? You have to manage risk. So that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah. So as it comes up here, I'll be closing another 50% and another 50% from the current positions I have, and letting a runner run. And runner will be probably, I'll be closing it if price comes over this support. So yeah, let's put it that way. Right. Currently you are in a profit. Of around 3 pips, right? That's okay. I mean, some days you get 10 pips, 15 pips. Some days you have to manage risk. Like a pro. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so now this has broken the low as well. So high probability for this to head down. This is closing in 8 minutes. And looking at 30 minute. 30 minute looks like this. So clean candles to the left. So if we can get a close, yeah, it has broken the low. If we can get a close, that will be pretty good. Yeah, basically we took this once the 30-minute low was broken. So 15-minute, yeah, see it's pulling up. And at this point, I'm closing 50% at yeah, close 50%, and I have a 0.25 running now. 0.25 running at my stops. I'll be closing it if it comes over here at 452. I'll be closing it there. Yeah, so pretty choppy today. Let's see, right? We have to wait. Gotta wait. Gotta manage risk. This news should be good for the pound. This is pretty good. So it clearly says here, right? Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. This was the actual, this is the forecast, this was the actual. So we have to wait and we have to see. Yeah, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this push all the way down. Yep, we've broken the low now. Oh, it's rejecting this area. 30 minute is also, yeah, it's broken the low here. So now this area here, yeah, so we'll have to wait. 4.2 pips, 10 pips here. 10 pip trade. Can we get 10 pips? Can we get 10 pips? Can we get 10 pips? 10 pips. So 7, yeah, gold is still in this area. GBUSD is also breaking down. Yeah, pretty slow, right? Pretty slow. If this was an buy session, could have got this trade in less than 7 to 8 minutes. Oh, it's pulling back up. Okay, so at this point, you know what? My stops will be here, right? My stops are right over here. If price comes up over here, 139.455, I'm closing this position. Currently price is at 139.412. So if it comes here, let me mark this up. Right? Horizontal way. Yeah. So first things first is that you shouldn't let price hit your stop loss. You shouldn't let your price hit your stop loss, the full stop loss, right? You need to manage risk. So if price comes up over here, selling bias reduces little by little, it reduces. Oh, there we go. Price is pushing down, pushing down. Oh, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. So at this point, I have secured my profits. Look at that. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know, right? I know. That was amazing. That move was crazy. Holy, that was crazy. This gave you, we managed risk, and this gave you 15 pips. We were hoping for 10 pips, and this gave you 15 pips. Wow, lovely, lovely. And I had 0.25 open, and I secured $30 there. I secured $30 there. So this is how you manage risk. This is how you manage. So if you have a position open, that's good. I mean, if you have a runner open, that's good, because we have filled this target. See, this is what I told you. Break below 139,450 to price 281. 281 was already here, right? Always here. So this was a pretty good move. Pretty good move. Awesome. Just before the 3 minutes, we got that move. Lovely. 5 minute, took this trade on the 5 minute. We waited. This was the move. Broke the low, went down, and lovely. That was pretty good. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. So yep, 0.25. Yeah, I had a one lot, and one lot I secured. I closed 0.50 here once I saw that the news was good for the pound, and then I closed 0.25 as it was coming to the entry, and then I left this, and I told you guys that oh, look at that, this is heading down, pound is bearish. Any news that came up? Oh, whoa, sorry guys, sorry. Yep, so any news that came up? No news, right? No news. Yeah, nothing much. Oh, consumer goods industry remains in doldrums. Oh, so this was the news. Manufacturing sector improves, but consumer goods industry remains pretty low. Let's look at GBJPY. Yeah, so that was the news. Yep, so did it live, done live, and awesome. This was awesome. This trade gave you, yeah, a whopping 24 pips. 24 pips. So if you took this trade, if you made profits for London, then you know what you should do for New York. Either you have to sit New York out, or you have to reduce your risk during New York. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Pretty good trade. Yeah, pretty good. So these are the trades I look for every single time, right? Let me explain this one more time. Price came down here, broke the low, but didn't take buys, didn't take sells, right? Why? Because our stop loss was big and this was a support. And then this formed like a weak bullish candle. So as it broke the low, this is what I teach, right? As it broke the low, I took sells. My stop loss was above this, sells, and I targeted this area, right? I targeted this area. And then what happened? UK news, pound news was pretty bullish. So I closed 50% at this area. And then what happened? Price came up. So as it was coming up, right? As it was coming up to the entry, I closed 0.25. 0.25, and then we broke the low, and then this move was amazing. This move was crazy. Yeah, so it's pretty good. So yep, 315 is upon us, and if you made profits, that's pretty good. Or if you just sat on the sidelines and watched price action, very good on you. And yeah, so this was pretty good. It's pretty good and lovely. So we waited. See you later at pre-NY, bro. All right, see you, bro. Take care, and thank you for attending. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you everyone for sitting here and watching me trade. Or if you guys took trades, that'll be awesome. But yep, we took a trade and we got this to the left side, and that's it. That's it for London. So see you for next London session. I will see you guys on Thursday. And pre-NY, I will see you at 5 p.m., which is around 2 hours from now. All right, see you guys. Take care. See you, bud. Take care, bro. See you. Bye, bro. See you at 5 p.m. Cheers. Take care, bro.